Yo, what's good? What's good? What's good? Crypto Familia. Happy Friday, or wherever you're at, whenever it is when you are watching this. We're gonna go ahead and share the screen. We'll hop right into it. Let's go. We're gonna go to decrypt.com. See what kind of news we got right off the bat. All right, let's see. We got Ukraine launching an NFT museum war on the ETH and Polygon. Let's see. We got Cool Cats, ETH NFT projects with CA for media and licensing push. We have Bitcoin regains ground as prices edge closer to 45K. Treasury Secretary Jenny Yellen, crypto innovation can be a healthy thing. We have crypto artist X copy sells 23 million worth of NFTs in 10 minutes. Yeah, let's check that out. We got more phishing websites. Looks like Twitter scam uses verified accounts to steal 1 million of fake ApeCoin airdrop. We were just talking about ApeCoin. There was probably a phishing website with a similar website that looked like theirs. And I'm assuming they had people hook up to it thinking they were buying the real ApeCoin when they weren't. Let's see. One is gatekeeping, but also investor protection. Yo, I saw this morning too. We'll open that too. Exxon Mobil to pilot Bitcoin mining with project with natural gas. We got play to earn gaming token Axiom. Woo! Bless me. Almost said bless you. Play to earn game. Axie Infinity jumps 13%. We got Solana. Price increases 10%. As gaming adoption accelerates. And we got a Top Chef Star launch Ethereum NFTs to build Web3 culinary community. That's pretty dope. And let's see, we got Russia says they'll take Bitcoin for oil and gas. That's big news. We got anything crazy. It didn't pop up. We got, let's see what we got for coins. Oops. Interesting. There we go. Let's see, we got Cardano skyrockets as Coinbase rolls out for staking for ADA. I didn't see how much the staking was for it, but I know there's a platform. I use Exodus. I don't know if you guys can see that down at the bottom, but I use Exodus. I think you can stake Cardano there, but I think it's like 4 or 5%. And Coinbase adds Cardano staking rewards, pretty much the same thing. Florida Governor DeSantis says we accept Bitcoin for state taxes. We got iScanning, crypto project WorldCoin for $100 million raise. We got Grayscale. We kind of went over that last time. Cool, Malaysia. All right, let's see what we got here. All right, so we got the crypto artist X copy sells 23 million worth of Ethereum NFTs in 10 minutes. Let's see what we got in here. So an open edition NFT release generated 23. Max Pain Ethereum was only available for 10 minutes on a nifty gateway. Let's see. I wonder if that's the NFT. Looks like it's about 1 ETH. Damn. Crazy. Cool. We'll kind of read into this one as well. Check it out. So we got Exxon Gas reportedly launch a pilot program that will use excess natural gas to power cryptocurrency mining. I believe this is in North Dakota. Yep. Bloomberg, Exxon has reached an agreement with Crusoe. I don't even know how to say that. Natural gas flaring to take gas from an oil well site in North Dakota to provide on-site power to crypto mining hardware. The assets powered by proof of work, consensus, mechanism, Bitcoin, and the current. Yeah, that's pretty dope. It's pretty dope to see a big company do something like this too. I mean, I don't know how big as in revenue Exxon is, but I know it's a big company. So that's some big news. Let's see what else we got in the charts. And then we'll go over a couple things here. Let's see, we got Ave. Ave is up. I mean, it's nowhere. All-time high of what? We got 670. And right now we are playing in the zone. Crazy, because I actually got in on Ave. Let me go back to this. Literally like right, I want to see it was right here. It was March 5th. Oh, that's back here. Was it March 8th? I think it was March 7th. Let me pull it up for you. I don't want to lie to you. Let's see. On the 7th. Let's see the exact time. 3:40 p.m. Eastern. So literally like right here. Crazy. So we got pretty much a perfect entry on the bottom of that. We'll be up. I mean, it's up 41% right now, but it was up a total of, you got 52%. So you had $100, you're at $52. You're up 1,000. Or if you had 1,000, you're up 520 bucks. So 528 to be exact. So that's super dope. We got Cardano. You see big jump from the 23rd. I think that's when Decrypt said that the 23rd and the 22nd. So I mean, pretty much right here. Cardano's on. Let's go back to the day chart. You see all-time high of $3.07. Right now we're at $1. Risk to reward wise, I mean, sheesh. I mean, that's 193% back to the top. And right now you can see this was a major zone. It hadn't literally broke below here since July 22nd, 2021. So you can see it finally broke through. Let's see what this is. Was that January 19th? Actually, January 19th or January 22nd, 2022. I think that is. Let me see. Yep. So definitely a big time gap from the last time I was down there. You can see the major support area broke through. And right now we just broke back through there. So this is actually something I want to look at too, because literally we just broke back through this. So let me go in on the 4 hour. We'll kind of throw some bids on this puppy. There we go. Let's see what's up. This up a little bit. I'm gonna do a couple little things too. We'll throw some trend lines on here, kind of just mark it up. More precise up on this. Cool. You can see right here, tested on the area, then it broke through. We didn't really have a retest. Honestly, what I'd like to see is probably some retracement around roughly right here, but realistically, I don't know if that's going to happen, especially with the zone being super strong. I think we're probably going to get a lot of support in this area. about the 38.2% retracement. Honestly, I don't know if we're going to go back below that. I would expect some resistance right there. That's what I'll be looking at. Let's see, we got some Bitcoin. Bitcoin's at a kind of a pivotal level too. Honestly, what I would like to see is probably a realistically like a break in structure about this zone right here, and maybe like a retest above it, above the 45,000. I know last time we were kind of going over the Elliott wave. I don't know if I want to go over that too much today. We'll probably cover that in a future class. We'll go over a little bit more experience type stuff. So really what the Elliott wave consists of is has the five, from one 0 to 1, 1 to 2, 2 to 3, 3 to 4, 4 to 5. You have the initial 5 waves of the Elliott wave. So from 1 to 2, 0 to 1, 2 to 3, 4 to 5. 2 to 3 is usually the biggest move. I'll kind of show you here on this as well. But honestly, guys, I called this out. I actually circled the area. It was September 21st or 22nd, but it was literally right here, right when it hit this trend line. And I was calling out, I'm like, yo, I told my boys, I'm like, yo, dog, check it out. This is where we're at. Elliott wave. We got the perfect 5, the 5 pulses, and then we got the ABC retracement, literally perfectly hitting on a trend line. And then what happens is it takes off, and almost the exact same thing happens again. So usually with the Elliott wave, you see this ABC retracement from the what is it, 0 to A to B, B to C. Now, get rid of this. We'll throw it up on there for you. But I want to put this bigger one up in there first, and then we'll kind of do the. So we got from 1 to 2, 2 to 3. You can see that bigger move. And usually consists of we got a higher high, a lower high, a higher low. I'm going to say a higher low here, higher low, and then a higher high. And then what I was really looking for was this ABC retracement again, because we just had a perfect Elliott wave there. So what I was looking for was an Elliott wave. Maybe you can kind of see this. And I was actually looking for it to come down and actually perfectly hit, maybe like right there. Never got it. We never got that. Broke right through. No structure whatsoever, right? Literally nothing. And you can even see on the fibs, we put the fibs on here as well. It's the bottom of this candle. It's this one. It's up here. It was actually perfectly too, almost in this 50% 618 zone. So this is exactly what I was looking for. It was another, literally this exact move again. And I was expecting it to have some support here, but you can see obviously we had broken through and it had dropped a little bit below. But when we put the fibs out, even on the bigger time frame, you can see that I believe it comes in the last level of support. So it's gonna be rough. Yep, you can see the lines right there. So here's our last level of support. So it came all the way through into our last level of support. Now, in order for it to go below this area, we have to take out all the buyers who sat here originally. Now, it doesn't look like we did. You can see it came down, retest, broke through again, and it played in this zone from the 88.6 to the 61.8%. Pretty much this big zone, and it just consolidated pretty much from the beginning of the year all the way for 3 months, coming up on the start of the 4th month, almost 3 full months of just playing in the zone. Now we're finally back above here, and like I said, I would love to see for this. You can see right here. Bring the zone over here. It's a pretty powerful zone, right? Came through, tested, broke through, retested, dropped, came back up, tested, and honestly, like I said, what I want to see is something like this. I think these are the ghost candles. That's what I would like to see. Is a move like that. Now, obviously, that's like the perfect move. All right, breakthrough, retest, enter. But we'll go back over here to the fibs because I kind of want to continue, or not the fibs, the Elliott wave. Because I kind of want to show you the first one too, how I initially saw this. So, guys, I've been trading for a little over 5 years now, and so this isn't something you might see right off the bat, but it's something you can look for. So we have the initial move, right? 0 to 1, 1 to 2, 2 to 3, 3 to 4. We'll do this. I think that's how it was before. You can even go like this. Move it up here. We could have it like that. So I'm gonna get rid of this old one. We'll get rid of this A to B to C. So then we had the retracement, right? So we had the initial Elliott wave, the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then we have the retracement A, B, C. Boom. And there it was, hit, and it went off. So this is what I was looking at initially, but I also had the fibs on here, guys. So I had this, right? We had the initial move. Once we had the fifth wave, guess what I was looking for? The same thing, 61.8 to 50%, the normal zone where it normally comes in and normally goes and continues up. This normally happens. I keep saying that because when you hear the word normal, you hear when something normally happens, it tends to happen. Normal means, to me, it consistent. Like that's just, this is what happens most of the time when I hear normal. So you can even see, right? Literally came in, retested, boom, came up, tested, took off. And so once I saw that, guys, I was like, yo, boom, this initial move, I'm like, oh my goodness. And then I saw the whole big move, and I'm like, oh my God, maybe if we go on the daytime frame, and then you could see it again, right? The boom, initial pulse, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then you have the big one. So I'll draw it up again for you if you guys just want to see it really quick. There's the initial 1, 2, 4, 5, right? We barely got that higher high there. And then we were looking for it, but we didn't necessarily get it. Like this. And we never got it. We never got that support right there. It broke through our trend line, so it invalidated our trend line. But what we can do is now it was over here downtrending, so we can start with this. Now it's not the best downtrend. I mean, I wouldn't even continue to have that on there. We could even see something like this. Let's see how this looks. Perfect. Cool. So we can even have this, honestly, we can keep this for a long time to come. I mean, it could even continue to play off of this and just continue to rise up slowly. Or what we could see is this initial push up here, break above, and then we could see some all-time highs this year. So something I'm looking at. I know Crow also doing the same thing. Came through, right? Here's the 50%, 618. Excuse me. What happened is we came down last level support where all the major buyers sit. Guess what? Tested, and now we kind of have, that same thing, right? Came up, tested, now we're kind of running again. Crow right now looks like it is. Where's my measuring? Oh my goodness, with the hiccups. Where's the measuring tool? So I mean, it's up 26% right now. Current price about 20% in profit if you were to enter right off of that. Not looking too bad. What we can do too is we'll go down to the 4-hour, throw some fibs on this puppy. Let's see. I mean, guys, I can even see this right now. Watch, it's probably 50%, 618 or 38.2. Exact. So guess what? It's coming down, same thing, 50%, 618. If we're looking for that, boom, same thing. Guys, this happens over and over again. It's literally patterns in the market. Even here, you can kind of see, guess what? We're in the zone again. What we would like to see is a break above this, retest, and continue up. And really, to reach new all-time highs, we've got to wipe out this and even this level as well. But something to look at as well. We can even throw some fibs from here to the current top, and then we could look for something maybe like a retracement around here. Now, honestly, where it's at, what I would probably what I would like to see happen is for it to just continue up and break through. But what most likely is going to happen is we'll probably get a retracement, even maybe down to 23.6, maybe 38.2, and continue up. That's what I'd really like to see happen. If it happens, great. If it doesn't, oh well. Whatever happens is cool. So same thing. We had these big fibs up on here. Got the 78.6, 88.6. Right now, guys, we just broke above on dot. Guys, dot's all-time high was what? I think $55. We're at 20. Even if we go, what, 25? What is that, 55? So we're about 20. We will all the way down to what? 14. Sheesh. Crazy. All right, so let's see. We could do a little measuring, see what we can move here. Look at the return, guys. We went all the way back up to the all-time high. We're looking at about 170% gain. That's obviously in the exchange trading. Now for leverage trading, it's gonna be slightly different because you're using lot sizes. So that could be, your 170% could be literally right here. Now don't over leverage, but proper risk. So something I'm looking at too. So I mean, this just broke above here. Really, we might want to look for something to break above maybe this zone. We can even throw some fibs on this puppy. Come down here, use that all-time low right there. Well, not all-time, but and we can look for 50%, 618. Now, honestly, I mean, it just broke above the 78.6 zone. So what I would like to see is for it to retest this and continue up. If it doesn't happen, I mean, realistically, I'll be looking for that normal 50%, 618 retracement. But I don't know, that might not happen. ETH, same thing. I don't know if this is even gonna come back around here. You can see it broke through our, let me go to the date time. Broke through our downtrend right there. Let's get rid of these. We'll just get rid of this one. But you can see this initial move. So here's the whole percent. It's retraced all the way down 78% of the entire move, and it's pretty much respected this 78.6 zone. Came down, tested it, played up a little bit. I mean, this is pretty much since the same thing, almost beginning of January. Actually, I guess end of January, but all the way till now, and it finally broke above that trend. Now, what would be cool is for it to keep going, right? We'd all love to see it keep going. If not, I want to see it break above this, a retest above there, and to continue up. But the market does its own thing. Sometimes it doesn't care what we think or want to happen. It just does what it does. And that's why we read the markets and react instead of predicting like, hey, I think this is just going to continue up, just enter. Because guess what happens once you do that? It's probably going to drop. Let's see. Yeah, looks good. I mean, I'd like this is ETH BTC, not bad. ETH kind of looks the same though. That's why I kind of got confused. But similar thing, you can see retested, tested, broke through its trend line, and we're kind of sitting in the same area. Let's see. Not bad. About 103% return from the 78.6 current price. Let's see. It's all the way back to the all-time high. We're looking at about 56%. Honestly, guys, I don't think ETH's coming back down to this 25 zone. I really don't. Broke above this trend. Really what I would like to see is for it to maybe even retest over here. What we could do, throw some fibs on it, say, yo, let's see. And you can see the fibs fall almost right on the trend line. Even the 38.2 looks pretty good too. But again, we can only read and react if we are guessing. Or if we're trying to predict, we're guessing. Guessing equals gambling. We don't want to gamble. Let's see. Let me go through a couple more of these. We got the graphs moving. What's all-time high on this puppy? We got an all-time high of what, almost $3. Current price 40 cents. Oh my goodness, guys. 616% to get to the back to the top from current price. Now you can see we broke below our initial where our initial buyer sit. It tested in this area literally for almost a whole year now. Just kind of been consolidating. It broke above, retested, came up here, right? Didn't really come very high, but now we're in a level where we're actually below where all of our old buyers sat. So what I would like to do is we can put some downtrends or a fib for downside and possibly, right? What I would really like to see is for it to break above this now, because this is its normal trend to continue down. But I would like to see a break above this zone, and then we can continue up from there. Obviously, then we got to break this structure as well. That'll be the next zone, and then from there, I mean, it's running time. Looks like we kind of have some heavy consolidation over here as well, but that's something to worry about once we get there. Link, I believe Link's looking good. I know Terra Luna, once we get to it, is doing pretty well. I believe they just put in like are they buying 10 billion worth of Bitcoin just to back their coin. So I think that's super cool. Let's see. Zoom in action. What we got here? Securities. There we go. Let's delete all this real quick. Make it a little cleaner for us, and then we can kind of check it out. That. Something I'm even looking at. Let me go to the day chart again. This is something I'm even looking at right now. Is this big major downtrend that it's had? Let's see. Yep. So you can see, honestly, what I want to see for this is a break above this trend to invalidate the downtrend, and then we can continue up. You can see also in this big major move, we're still sitting in this 78.6, 88.6 zone, even if we draw some more trends here. Or not trends, fibs. Excuse me. You can see we had broke below from this move to this high. It's broke below, but on the major move, I mean, we're still sitting in that zone. So nothing major to worry about. Let's see, we'll measure this move down, see what our zone is. Let's see where this candle is at. There's that zone we're going to want to look to break above. And even honestly, again, once we break above here, get a little retest above this trend, that'll be nice to see. Because I mean, we've had this downtrend since almost, like I said, almost a year ago. So by the time it gets here, I mean, yeah, pretty much a year. So that's something to look at. I mean, guys, you know, take this into consideration. Do what you want with this information, and kind of invest, you know, with your own analysis on it. I mean, don't just look at it, say, yo, Tyler marked it up, look good, we're entering this. Do your own analysis, you know, make sure you're buying coins you believe in, projects you think, you know, you're enjoying for the long term. Luna is one of those projects where it hasn't really even cared what's happening in the market. We're gonna just delete everything on it. We'll get a major move on this puppy. Let's see. So we'll start from here. Let's break above. That's it. So we're gonna use this actually. I mean, even on this one, I mean, you can see if we just measure from here. Pretty much perfectly hit 50%, 618, as expected. Who would have thunk, right? Continued up. Now, what I would do is honestly, I would measure this move now from here to this high and possibly see this. Right. And also, we can put a little uptrend on this puppy. Trying to get exact here. Sorry, guys. Perfect. Now we gave ourselves a major trend line there. You can see it's on a obviously big time frame. We could even probably go to the weekly and see that a little bit better, but you can see it's pretty much gone along with it the whole time. Obviously broke up here. We had a retracement, came back down, touched it, and kind of same thing, took off. Let's see something here. Let's see. We'll go over a few more guys, and then I'm going to hop off here. I got a couple more things got to finish up tonight, but I did want to go over a couple charts because I know a lot of people have been asking a little bit more about the leverage side of things. So I kind of wanted to come in here and just mark up some stuff for us. So we're going to delete everything on here. We'll restart with a fresh look here. Last level support. Not going to put our normal zone in there because you can see it broke from this area, but you can see as well it's kind of a big zone. And then we're also going to do this. And we kind of almost got that retracement right here. You can see that a little bit shy, kind of respected the 38.2 a little bit more. We came close up to this 61.8, 50%, especially for the downtrend. But you can see we kind of respected this area right here, the 38.2. Might continue down. It might even continue down, come down touch here. Now, I don't want that for mana. Love the central end, but that's just my biased opinion. So whatever happens from here, I mean, it's definitely just going to happen. I mean, it's going to follow Bitcoin eventually. Bitcoin continues to continue up, we'll be looking good. If not, and then we might see something come back down here down to 78.6 to 88.6 zone. So we're just going to kind of look over these last couple ones because I know I haven't marked them up. Marked up. Came down last level support. You can see same thing, broke through. Honestly, guys, I mean, I would just like for come back in this area, break above and retest. We got quick. Let's see what Sand's doing. Broke through its downtrend. You can see broke through, retested. Like to see that. We're also still in this last level support. So what I would like to see is break through this and to continue up back into this zone and another breakthrough, retest, enter from there. We got, what are we at? We're at about $3.30 current price, all the way back up to 840. You're looking at about, let's see, about 156% return. Same thing, guys. We got SLP, Smooth Love Potion. I know my boy Tom put me on this. I think we literally bought back here, wrote it up, and then we got out. So that was super fun. Got on that, and then you can see we're back at the last level support right here. Axie Infinity just had that big increase. We just seen that. Smooth Love Potion is part of Axie Infinity. So knowing that, coming here, you can kind of see the price increase, right? We got a little jump, and it might even continue to go up. So that'd be cool to see. Obviously, we got the little insider information from Decrypt. Let's see what we got going on here. It's a little messy. We'll just delete it. Go to the daytime frame, those major levels. All right. This major move. All right. Yeah. Last level support. There's our zone. You can see it come down, test it on a little bit. But it's cool. It's cool to do this because knowing when it's right, we're going up in this. Let me get rid of this. I'm kind of spinning. So it's going up here, right? So, but we're expecting it to retrace to this 50% 618 zone because that's what normally happens. So what's cool about this is, right, so we're over here, we just retested this. We're retesting this last level support. So now when we draw this trend line, not trend line, this fib going down, because it's in a downtrend, so we're kind of expecting it to continue down. But in order for that to happen, right, we're at this low from high to low. We got low to high over here. But what I would be expecting for it to continue down, because this normally happens, is for it to still come up here and retest this. Now, it's kind of a, like a, like a contradiction, but it's good to see that, right? So we want to measure both ways because, especially in a case like this, is because we have this last level of support, it respected it, hasn't even fully touched it. We can see it's kind of stopped here almost 3 times, right? Stop, 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 and it's starting to go up. Now, what I would like to see is for it to break this zone right? So right, not this 23.6, but it's also inside of this 50% 618 zone over here. Now, once it does that, right, we're going to want to see it to continue up. Now, if it were to continue down, it's either going to respect these zones, the 23.6, 38.2, or this zone right here, either 50%, 618. And honestly, I mean, once it comes back to this point, I mean, we're back at all-time highs. So something to keep in mind, you can see we're at $98, all-time high was about 260. See what we're sitting at from current price. About 160%. And it's crazy, guys, because we keep seeing the 160, 170, 150% return from pretty much current price all the way back to their all-time highs. Total, we got Spell. Oh my God, guys. I think I bought Spell at the fucking peak. Probably one of my worst investments and probably one of my smallest investments. So whatever, you know, we lost some money, but I think I put like maybe $100, maybe $10, $50. I don't even remember how much I put into it, but it's like literally down to like $4. Like, oh my goodness. So that's super not cool, but it is what it is. That's why I have it on here. I mean, it's I don't really know what's gonna happen from here. I kind of lost hope in it. I'm still holding it, you know, in hope that it's actually gonna come back. We got the total crypto market cap here. You can see we're at about 1.95 trillion. We've gone all the way up to 2.9, almost 3 trillion at one point. So even for this, I mean, we could see, I don't know how the percent's going to measure on this puppy. Yeah, I mean, 53% just to get back to where we're at in market cap. Uniswap, this one's major down. I think this one had a major all-time high, $35, maybe 45, about 50. So $44. Let's see, we're at the, I guess we delete it. Let's see, let's go to this. We're just going to delete everything on here real quick. All right, so we have the initial move over here. Right, from top to bottom, we got the last level of support, which we're playing in just about right now. I'm gonna move it back down a little bit. And we got our normal zone, right, which also kind of played in there for a little while, broke through, came down, continued down. Now we're kind of sitting in the zone. We're like, yo, bro, what's gonna happen? We're sitting here for a while. Well, guess what? We're gonna put it some fibs on here. Go down to the low. Now, same thing, guys. I mean, I'm looking forward to coming out right back to the 61%, 50%. And it's also this major move. It's literally the same zone pretty much. We're just in a little more consolidated zone. So in order for this to continue down, the normal thing that would happen is it would retrace the 50% 618 zone, retest here, and then continue down. Now, what I would like to see, I mean, I don't think that's going to happen, especially with Uniswap. Uniswap's one of the, you know, one of the main swaps that, you know, Pancake Swap, Sushi Swap, there's all these different swaps. But Uniswap was one of the first ones, I mean, that I was put on. I mean, you see back all the way till what was it, about September 17, 2020. So I mean, this one's been around for a little while, guys. I mean, it's coming up on 2 years this year. So it's been around for a little while. We've been on it for quite a little while. I mean, we wrote it up over here beginning of last year, which was super cool. So something to look at. I think that's probably about it. We'll look at XRP and Tezos just slightly. XRP has been making its move back up. Pretty sure they're done with their court case. We had an all-time high about 196. XRP was one of the first cryptos I actually bought, and I bought like 500 XRP, and I think it was at like 33 cents, which is what, like right here, 23 to 33. I bought them, so from about right here to here, the zone. But I'm pretty sure I bought it back over here. But yeah, wrote it all the way up. I think for this, and I was like, yo, sweet, made some money, pretty much doubled what I put into it, and I got rid of it. And then obviously you can see if I held on to it, we would have been doing a little bit better. But something to see here, you can see last level support. Oh, wow. All right, but my cats are going buck wild. We got to hop on a call here in the next minute. So hopefully you guys got some value out of this. I know we kind of just went over some stuff in the leverage area, but hopefully you guys kind of got an idea of how to use the fibs a little bit better now that we marked all of them up. You can see the last level support, the normal zone, And these are usually strong areas. So when it resets on the 23.6 and the 38.2, it's usually a strong area support, and it'll usually continue up with a strong move. But other than that, guys, we went over some stuff here. Hopefully you guys got some value out of it. Other than that, have an awesome Friday. Have an awesome weekend. Don't do anything I wouldn't. And let's get these crypto bags, family. I'm out.